What up guys, boy 6 Sam coming at you from 6 Reviews, and I'm gonna do this a little bit different. I even should have probably put my tripod on it to make it more consistent. Here, hang on, let me get my tripod. So first thing I do right now is I take a picture of the shoe. So if you guys are wondering, I got my trusty Foot Locker bag. I was able to cop this pair at Foot Locker in a size 9, as you guys can see right here. It's kind of like an unboxing, but not really. These ones obviously will not fit me because it is a size 9 women's, and that is unfortunately a little bit too small on me. Ooh. Oh, the lighting probably just changed because outside the sunlight, and I'm just doing this all through natural lighting, and it's stinking hot because my condo will not update its thing right now, the air conditioning, the central system. So obviously right here we have the Satin Jordan 1s Shattered Backboards. Not the leather here, we got in satin one right here, the tumble leather on the front here, and of course the satin on the thing. One of the coolest things about this shoe is actually the sole. I really like the sole on this one. I don't know what it is about it that makes it different, but the sole is pretty dope. So this is what I first do. I go on Facebook and I check the threads. Now a lot of the Facebook groups, what they do have is special releases will always have like a special thread, and if you post out of that thread, then a lot of people will, like the admins of that group, will get like very antsy and threaten you with that ban hammer or whatever, and they'll try to ban you if you don't put in that thread. However, just follow the rules of it because you don't want to create enemies, and honestly, in the sneaker world, the more friends that you create, the more that you get hooked up, and also just the culture of you hooking someone else up, they'll hook you up. Anyways, it's not just all resell in these groups. For me personally, just to maximize the amount I'm able to get, what I do is I tell the other person to inbox me not what highest offer is, because a lot of people just always ask you what's highest offer and they want to lowball you. But a lot of times what I've been doing recently is I've been telling them, hey, you know what? You tell me what you want to offer me. Don't ask me highest offer. Just tell me your offer and I'll say yes or no. This way you get a better idea of how much someone is willing to pay you. At the same time, whatever they say, it's always not the most that they're willing to pay. So most times if they offer me about $450 for them, I know I'm able to get them for about $500. Also, realistically, I'm looking about for $500, $550 Canadian for these, and that way I'll be able to pay for a lot of other things. So another thing that I do is if you guys scroll through, you'll see that some people just say that I'm looking for a size 7 or 9, and this is a group that you don't need to put in the main thread. So what I do here is I say I have a size 7 and a size 9, which I do, and I have it in hand. And then I just like wait for them to DM me, because if I DM them right away, it might seem like I'm like desperate. And anytime in sales or anything, you want to have the upper hand. This person already made it obvious that they're huge looking for satin SBBs, which makes you think that they're gonna buy or pay a premium price for the shoes. So you just wait, and hopefully they will be able to help you out and hook you up with a good price. Not hook you up, I'll be able to sell them at a high price. That's probably the... So the sneaker groups that I'm in like TSX. There's another group called Toronto Shoe Game. House of Huya is a good one. Luxury District Toronto. Again, there's a lot of Facebook groups that you're able to like buy or sell. And right when the launch happens, as you can tell, as I'm scrolling through, you're going to see a lot of this satin shattered backboards. So Toronto Sneaker Exchange seems to not have like one of those main posted threads for the SBBs, for the shattered backboard satins. So what I'll do here is I'll like scroll through and I'll look if anyone's really looking for a certain size. But if that's not the case right now, I'll eventually post it if I don't find a buyer in one of the other groups. So what I'll do now is I go to Toronto Shoe Game, TSG, this one, this group like was so much better back in the day. It just keeps on getting worse. So here with the TSG one, right at the first one, we have the Satin SBB official thread. You have to post in this one. You have to have the shoe in hand. There's a bunch of rules on it. Honestly, just read it. Sometimes they just overdo it and like just admins are being stupid. However, other times the rules are valid and just follow them. Anyway, so already what I did here is I have a size 7-9. Don't inbox highest offer, but offer your buy it now price. So after I put that up there, I had a few people already message me, and I already have a few people that are really interested at it. And this is really just the process that I go by. I don't use Kijiji as much. I don't use anything else really as much other than these Facebook groups, because the Facebook groups seem to be the best place to sell your sneakers, and also probably one of the safer ones. And then another key note, okay, a key note: do not sell to anyone that if you click their page, like let's just say I click this guy's page and he says works for the NBA, I would just, like anyone that works for the NBA or that says anything stupid in their profile like that, like they're most likely gonna flop and they're not gonna buy your sneakers at the price that they do it for, okay? So that's just another tip on the side. But anyways, just use your Facebook groups. Use all you have like available. Some people still sell on Kijiji, and you know what? You're gonna find a lot of people that might be willing to pay a little bit more on Kijiji, but sometimes it's not worth the time to sell on Kijiji. And honestly, right now I got an offer for $1,100 for the 2 of my pairs, so I might take that and put that, invest it into Kyopo. And so if you guys don't know what Kyopo is, it is my merchandise line. Check it out ASAP. A lot of resellers get hate, but remember, StockX is the same thing. Whenever you buy something on StockX, it's most likely a reseller too, coming from a reseller. If you guys like this kind of video, let me know in the comment section below, and let me know your thoughts on the satin Shattered Backboard. One, should I have waited and just tried to trade it in my size? However, finding that size was probably really hard. Thanks for watching the video. This is your boy 6Dan coming at you from 6 Reviews. Shoe toss, one hand. I smell because I'm sweating. We out.